Hello, 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 citizens of the Writer's Corner podcast. Welcome to another week. We are on episode 27. I want to say happy holidays to you guys. The Christmas and Hanukkah, all your favorite holidays on this end of the year season are upon us. We here at the Avina Vlogs and Anthony Avina household just put up our Christmas decorations. And I want to wish everyone who has something to celebrate this year a happy, safe holiday season. Today, as you can probably tell from the title, we're going to be doing something different. I'm about to rewrite the laws of reality by doing an interview with one of my characters, Javier Velazquez. Javier is one of the main characters of my latest novel, Void, a book that is currently on sale on Amazon Kindle, CreateSpace, and other paperback retailers. It is available in ebook and paperback format. Now, I am going to be sitting down and having a very creative, fun, in-depth interview with my character. Obviously, I'm going to be bringing the character to life in vocal format. But, of course, if you guys would love to give voice to the character, to give your own interpretation of what the character sounds like, if you even want to do a video version, feel free to do that and send me your links and all that to the video or audio down in the review section or in the comments of this video. We're going to discuss what happened in the book, his backstory, and his current plans and his future plans. Now, this is a special warning for everyone listening right now, as this is the first of a new series of videos in which I will be interviewing characters from books. This interview is going to contain spoilers from my book, Void. And if you haven't read it yet, I please urge you to go download the ebook version on Amazon Kindle, or you can get the paperback version on Amazon.com, CreateSpace, or any other paperback retailers. Once you've read the book, come back here and read this and other interviews with the characters of Void, or listen to it, of course, on the podcast and video. And, of course, if you would like to read this instead of listening to it, you can feel free to go check out our blog, authorAnthonyAvina.tumblr.com, and all the links for my social media, including that blog, are down in the description of this video, or in the description of the podcast on SoundCloud and iTunes. So, without any other interruptions, and excuse me, because I am a little sick, so I could probably sound a little nasally. Here is our very first ever interview with one of my characters, Javier Velazquez. Here we go. Hey there, Javier. Thank you for taking the time to talk with myself, the readers of this blog, and the audience for the Writer's Corner podcast and the Avina Vlogs YouTube channel. No problem, Anthony. Thank you for having me, and for creating me, for that matter. So weird to be talking with the man behind my existence here. I cannot imagine. Quite the meaning of life kind of thing for you, I guess. Yeah, kind of surreal. Well, first things first. For those in the audience and the readers who don't know you or your backstory, why don't you give us a glimpse at exactly who you are? Who is Javier Velazquez? Well, I live in LA. I'm in my late 20s and I work as a writer. I gotta be honest with you, I kinda lost myself for a while after the loss of my longtime girlfriend, Aline. It wasn't until my best friends in this whole world, Pam, Jasper, Julian, Brienne, and Michelle, came and gave me kind of an intervention. And from there, I was able to regain a sense of myself and start living again. Now I found a new romance, I have a new little Yorkie named Sammy, and I have some great plans for the future. Oh, really? I have a Yorkie named Sammy, too. How weird is that? Not all that weird, actually. You did create my life, you know. Of course. Duh. Anyways, tell us a bit about what you experienced throughout Void, and how it has impacted your life. Well, a few big things happened that I was involved in. My good friend Jasper decided to come out to his parents, who are super religious, but not just any regular religious. I'm talking about Old Testament style religious. They abhor many things that seem normal and natural to you and I, They especially consider the LGBT community to be sinners, and that does not sit well with me. I went with him to tell them the news, and helped him after they rejected him. Yet I'm happy to report that his mother has since apologized, left her husband, and is repairing her relationship with Jasper. Then there was Michelle. Her boyfriend was a seriously abusive man, and after she finally left him to protect her unborn child, he attacked her, and both Jasper and myself fought him off. She landed in the hospital, he landed in jail, and Jasper and I came out of the fight with some nasty scars. But thankfully Michelle's alive, the baby is healthy, and the pregnancy is on track, and she is now living with Jasper close to my house. Excuse me for a minute, Anthony. Oh, of course, hold on. Now, the other big thing that happened for me personally, though, was I found love. I struggled for so long to let go of the memory of Elaine and move on with my life. Then one night, we all went for a night of dancing at this jazz club, and Pamela and I danced together. She's my best friend, and we were dancing. The emotions really began to fly, and sparks flew. Excuse me. After connecting and then disconnecting after I started to struggle again with Elaine's death, I had a revelation about things after the fight with Michelle's ex, and I knew that I couldn't keep living in the past. I had found a note from Elaine that she wrote in the event that something happened to her, and after reading it, I knew it was time to move on. So I went out and found Pam and professed my love for her. We've been together ever since. It hasn't been a happily ever after scenario. I still struggle with depression, and we have our spats like any other couple. But I love her so much, and I can't imagine my life without her. Wow. I'm so glad for you, Javier. You're a big piece of the puzzle that is your friendship with the group. Why do you think you are the one many of your friends go to when they're in need of help, advice, or a shoulder to cry on? You know, I'm not sure. I think it may be because I'm just a good listener overall. I don't like to judge others, and I'm a big believer of being yourself and accepting others no matter what their differences. You know, we're all equals here. And what bothers me more than anything is when someone tries to impose their beliefs on others or judge someone who doesn't believe in what they believe. So when my friends are in need of advice or just want to vent, I sit there and listen. And if I have any other helpful tips, I'll tell them. But you know, overall, I just listen and give them my friendship, my love, and my hope. We're all in this together, you know. Exactly how I feel, Javier. I think I definitely base a lot of you and your personality on myself. I'm glad you could speak with us today. What does the future have in store for you and your friends? You sounding okay there, Anthony? Yeah, I just got a nasty cough and flu thing going on, but excuse me. Well, go ahead and continue, Javier. Well, as a group, we're all starting an entertainment company. We're going to combine our passions and love for Inform, a company that's built for the fans by the fans. Other than that, Jasper, Brienne, and I are working on a comic book project together, and Pamela and I are working on a photo book about the city of LA. Personally, Pamela and I are living together with our little Yorkie keeping us busy. Other than that, the future is kind of in your hands, I guess. Well, I guess it is. Thank you for stopping by today, Javier. I gotta say, speaking with one of my characters is kind of refreshing. Same here, Anthony. I look forward to living the life you set out for me in the book, and hope there are more adventures ahead for us. I hope so too, Javier. I look forward to working on your story again in the future. Well, that was my interview with Javier Velazquez of my book, Void. I hope you enjoyed this podcast and this video. And I want to ask you guys a question now. What character would you like me to interview from one of my books next? And if you could choose one other character from another author's book, or a TV show, or a movie or video game, who would it be and why? Please leave your thoughts down below, and don't forget to share this with all your friends, family, and loved ones online across your social media platforms. If you have any questions, comments, or stories you'd like to share with me and have a discussion about in a future podcast or video, leave them down below or on any social media platform with the hashtag AskAvinaVlogs, Ask Author A Avina, Ask Author Anthony Avina, and Ask A Avina. Any of these hashtags will work for me. And if you guys have a better hashtag for this, leave it down below as well with your comment. Thank you so much, guys. And this is author Anthony Avina signing out until I see you for the next episode of the all-new podcast, the Writer's Corner Podcast. Long days and pleasant nights, my friends.